Welcome back, Fit Me family, to part 3 of my Insider Spanish travel series. Now, in my last video, I shared with you the little-known coastal town of Zarauz. Now we go deeper into the heart of Spanish wine country and a town called Haro. Early morning, we headed off to Compañía Vinícola del Norte de España, also known as CUNE for short, for a wine tasting. Now, I did not eat breakfast that day, and I'm not a big drinker either, because I'm a lightweight. Basically, half a glass of wine is all it takes to get me swearing like a sailor. Now, as you can imagine, I had an unusually happy morning as I drank and drank and drank on an empty stomach. After a while, I couldn't even differentiate whether the wine had hints of plum, mint, licorice, clove, or cigar. It all tasted good to me, even the cigar stuff. Like our group drank five bottles of this yesterday during lunch. Isn't that crazy? Can't get enough of this stuff.
We were thirsty.
Looks like we're gonna drink 5 more. Cigar. Cigar. I'm getting kind of tipsy here. Thankfully, they put out some platters of meat and cheese to absorb some of that alcohol. And it looks like everyone else was just as happy as I was. I was still kind of dazed and confused on that wine tasting high when I realized we were gonna go to another winery. Yeah, this one's called Bodegas Conde de los Andes, which has a half-mile of underground caves with some of the most prestigious wines in Rioja. The wines were so old they were covered in penicillin mold, and the air smelled like fermented funk, and I was freezing my ass off down there in what looked like a haunted cave. At this point in my drunken stupor, I realized I needed food, like ASAP. So here comes DJ Diablo to the rescue. Actually, his real name is Sergio, but his friends affectionately call him El Diablo. I never really asked him why, but I do know one thing's for sure. He's an incredible cook by day and a popular DJ by night. And I was learning all of his tricks to make the ultimate lamb. So this lamb, the way he's cooking it, the interesting method he's using is that he's using the vines of the grapes. Let's get a close-up. Come on over and see if we can. If you could smell it, it's incredible. I mean, it's got this beautiful smoky smell. We can't wait to try it. I'm sure it's going to look gorgeous on a plate. So right here, they collect the grapevines and they're dried up, and that's what they use as fuel for cooking. This is genius. I should do this in my house. And this is what I love about Spain. I love that Sergio is a DJ, but he also takes tremendous pride in cooking for his family and friends on the weekends. There is a huge emphasis here on spending quality time with each other eating quality food. And if your ingredients are super fresh and organic to begin with, you don't need much to make amazing food. All you need is salt, put it on the grill, and if you have grapevines that have been crushed and dried, use that as the fuel. And you'll get the most incredible, like crunchy on the outside, soft and buttery on the inside lamb. You would make any Middle Eastern family proud with this lamb, that's for sure. Wow. Wow. What do you think?
It's lovely.
Isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's, you know, got these little charred, crispy bits, but also melt in your mouth butter. It's really amazing.
Sergio also made us this mammoth paella with hints of tomato and saffron. He has been passionate about cooking for almost 20 years, and I feel so lucky to have had a traditional Spanish meal outside of a restaurant. Then he shared with us his favorite dessert called butterfly cake, or torta de mariposa. This is a total insider thing, guys, where you have to order the cake one day in advance, or else you are basically SOL. These cakes are high in demand here, with a rich custard sandwiched between buttery pastry and meringue. Okay, so he just gave me a taste test, so if you look at the inside, it looks like an egg custard with a whipping cream, or even a meringue, actually, but I'm gonna have to bite it to find out. Meringue and custard and pastry. This is heaven, and it melts in your mouth, and it's only here in Rioja, he said. I hope you're enjoying this series. I thought it would be a nice change of pace on my channel, featuring a different kind of cuisine from the Mediterranean. At the end of the day, Mediterranean food is also a lifestyle defined by the freshest ingredients you can find, sourced locally, eating in moderation, with company that you enjoy. I still have more to explore from Spain that I want to share with you next time, so hope you subscribe to my channel so you can join me in this adventure.